Okay, short video. This is a new spot that I found that I'm going to collect some shoots. I parked up off the road there. This is a public fishing area, looks like. Very muddy though, but it's an excellent spot. I'm not sure what these are because the leaves are not out yet. This is the Connecticut River, by the way. But there's some good shoots in here. Hold on, I'm caught on some fishing line. Okay, so there's some, I can tell there's buckthorn in here by the bark, but I don't know what this stuff is down in here. This green stuff. It could be dogwood, but I'm going to collect some of that. See how nice and straight with no branches. And viburnum grows next to the river here as well, but I don't see the type of viburnum that I usually collect. I just see a bunch of buckthorn and whatever this stuff is. This might be viburnum or it might be some kind of dogwood. Anyway, there's a bunch of it all along here. All along and down this little trail. And this is on the edge of the Connecticut River. So I'm not going to film myself cutting these shoots because I need to get in there, get down near the water. I don't want to slip and fall or drop my phone in there. Okay, all right. All right, this is a different site. It's a much higher elevation, and there's a trail that goes down there maintained by the city. And they cut back on both sides of the trail, and you can see that it's growing back in, and there's a lot of buckthorn in here. I've raided this area already. There's the gate. I've raided this area, but there's still some left that I missed in here. You can see that it grows up. You know, they chop it down every few years, but all these shoots come back up, and I can get them as long as they're thick enough. Like this one right here. I will show cutting this one because I'm not near water. Yeah, this is up on a hill. I don't have any risk of falling into the water. Anyway, this is buckthorn, alder. Come on. Alder buckthorn. The buds are just starting to come in. All right, I'm going to go down. I got a lot in here that I'm going to take out. All right. I'm going to go down the trail in a little bit. I'll show you what I get. All right, so I'm going to walk down this trail, and I'm going to check down the sides. Like I said, I've already been here before, and I took out most of the good stuff. I leave behind the stuff that's not quite thick enough, and next year that'll be good as long as they don't cut that down, but I don't think they cut it down every year. So yeah, it's tick season also. Ticks are moving, so I'm not going to spend too much time out here or go bushwhacking. I'm just going to collect what I can see off the trail. So that's basically what I do. I've got some already. They're pretty good, but I'm a little bit worried about the buckthorn because it breaks so easily. I'm going to be testing it for arrows because that's what I can get mostly. I mean, there's a ton of it out here, and it's invasive, so no one cares that I cut it. I do like the viburnum better. We'll see what happens. I was looking at the let me turn around. Let me turn this around. I was looking at the buckthorn cold straightened stuff, and some of it's cracked from my bending it. So I don't know how it's going to work. That lens is fogged up. Is that better? That's better. Okay, so I'm gonna cut. I see some in there. You can't see it, but there's a bunch. There's a bunch in there. Okay, so that's it for showing you what I do. All right, it's nothing special. You've gotta walk around. If you got nature trails and stuff, just walk around, see if you can find it. It's not that difficult. I'm gonna get a plant ID app for my phone, so I can definitely identify some of these as viburnum. I think there's several species, so I'm gonna see if I can get it narrowed down. All right, okay. One thing I forgot to mention is this is a swampy area down here off the trail, and there's a bunch of buckthorn down close to the water that never gets trimmed. But I find that the older the stand, the more crooked the shoots. So it needs to be cut back so it can regrow. And when it regrows, they come out really straight. See these little ones? In a couple years, these will be fine. So I'm going to try to get these before they're cut by the city. But see how many there are right there? They're all straight back there. But near the water, where they never trim, there's an old stand, but those are crooked down there. All right, just thought I'd mention that. Okay, here's the result. This is the buckthorn. This is what I think is viburnum. First thing you notice is the viburnum is a lot longer, and the bottoms are straighter. You get a lot of curves on this, on the buckthorn. Okay, I also gathered some what I think is viburnum from a different spot off camera. I'm pretty sure this is viburnum, but it's slightly different looking than this. So it's probably a different species, but it works the same, right? But I'm going to wait till the leaves come out and make a positive ID on these. Go back to that spot. This is a new spot I just gathered some from today. I'll go back to this spot and that spot and get a plant ID this summer, or as soon as the leaves come in full enough to get a positive ID. But there's 19 of these, 18 of these, and there's a couple here that I could probably get at little darts from. Let's see. Let me measure this. I think these are 3/4, no, 5/8. Let's see how long they are. I cannot get this long with the buckthorn. 7 feet. 7 feet. Okay. I can get up to 7 feet lengths with the viburnum, but with the buckthorn, the usable. So I got too many branches at the top, so I don't use that part. So this 41. Yeah, they're about 40, 41, 42. Okay. All right. I'm going to patch all these together and upload. All right, that's it.